4 a.m. First Fruits. This is a chapter by chapter Bible study series, and we're in Job chapter 34. We have a wide swing here from chapter 33 to 34. Elihu is saying some right things. He seems pretty humble, and then 34 is just a light switch. Hear my words, you wise ones, and listen to me, you knowledgeable ones. I would argue that that is sarcasm. He says it twice. Doesn't the ear test words as the palate tastes food? Let us judge for ourselves what is right. Let us decide together what is good. For Job has declared, I am righteous, yet God has depraved me of justice. Would I lie about my case? My wound is incurable, though I am without transgression. He's quoting Job here. This is some whiplash for sure. He first talks about how him and Job have shared humanity. He says some things that Job would probably understand, and then over here it is just like he is agreeing with the other guys. After quoting Job, he then insults him. Verse 7, what man is like Job? He drinks derision like water. He drinks mockery like water. It is almost as if to say that Job is enjoying this. He keeps company with evildoers and walks with wicked men, for he has said a man gains nothing when he becomes God's friends. NLT says that he said, why waste my time trying to please God? This is false. When I went back and searched for this, I did not see Job say this verbatim. He is actually saying, even the righteous will suffer. Elihu is understanding what Job said wrong, banging out the accusation. Therefore, listen to me, you men of understanding. It is impossible for God to do wrong and for the Almighty to act unjustly. This is true. For he repays a person according to his deeds, and he gives him what his conduct deserves. When Elihu popped in this book, I was really hoping that he would say something different, but it sounds like he is about to sprint down the same path as the other friends. 12, indeed, it is true that God does not act wickedly, and the Almighty does not pervert justice. Who gave him authority over the earth? Who put him in charge of the entire world? If he puts his mind to it and withdrew the spirit and breath he gave, every living thing would perish together, and mankind would return to the dust. If you have understanding, hear this, listen to what I have to say. Could one who hates justice govern the world? Will you condemn the mighty righteous one, who says to a king, worthless man, and to nobles, wicked man? God is not partial to princes and does not favor the rich or the poor, for they are all work of his hands. Elihu is responding because he thinks that Job was condemning God when he was just explaining that even the righteous suffer. Elihu is saying God is not showing favoritism. He doesn't show partiality to rich people, princes. And then 21 through 30 is basically a different angle, but the same conclusion as the other three goons. In 30 it says, so that godless men should not rule or ensnare the people. Well, they do just that. 31, suppose someone says to God, I have endured my punishment. I will no longer act wickedly. Teach me what I cannot see. If I have done wrong, I won't do it again. Should God repay you on your terms when you have rejected his? You must choose, not I. So declare what you know. I find passion in Elihu in his speech, but I also find arrogance. 36, if only Job were tested to the limit, because his answers are like those of wicked men, for he adds rebellion to his sin. He scornfully claps in our presence while multiplying his words against God. Wise 1 minute, foolish the next, just like us. We can't judge Elihu very much. I have found myself to be saying something very spiritually sound 1 minute, and then the next minute, a very fleshly floundering. Thank you for watching this 4 a.m. First Fruits. I'll see you in the next video when we cover Job chapter 35.